Ohio's liquor licensing is governed by several key resources and regulations. These include the Ohio Department of Commerce, Division of Liquor Control, the Ohio Administrative Code Chapter 4301.1-1, the Ohio Liquor Control Law ORC Chapter 4303, the Ohio Department of Commerce, Division of Liquor Control regarding liquor licensing fees, the Ohio Attorney General's Office regarding liquor control laws, and the Ohio Liquor Control Association. The Ohio Department of Commerce, Division of Liquor Control, provides information on various types of permits and licenses available in Ohio. This is the primary resource for understanding the different options and their specific requirements. The Ohio Administrative Code Chapter 4301.1-1 outlines the detailed regulations and procedures related to liquor control in Ohio. It covers aspects such as operating hours, advertising restrictions, and responsible alcohol service. The Ohio Liquor Control Law ORC Chapter 4303 establishes the legal framework for the control of alcoholic beverages in the state. It defines the powers and responsibilities of the Division of Liquor Control and sets forth the penalties for violations of the law. The Ohio Department of Commerce, Division of Liquor Control, also provides a schedule of liquor licensing fees. These fees vary depending on the type of license and the location of the establishment. The Ohio Attorney General's Office offers resources on liquor control laws, including summaries and interpretations of relevant statutes. This information is useful for understanding the legal implications of operating a liquor establishment in Ohio. The Ohio Liquor Control Association serves as a resource for those in the industry, offering insights and updates on regulations and best practices. Understanding the different types of liquor licenses is crucial for operating a business that sells or serves alcohol in Ohio. Licenses are categorized based on the type of establishment, the nature of the alcohol sales, and other factors. Some common types of licenses include those for restaurants, bars, carryouts, and manufacturers. Restaurants typically require a license that allows them to serve alcohol for on-premises consumption, often in conjunction with food service. The specific type of license depends on whether they sell beer, wine, or spirits, or a combination thereof. Bars, on the other hand, primarily focus on alcohol sales and usually require a different type of license than restaurants. Carryout establishments need a license that permits them to sell packaged alcohol for off-premises consumption. These licenses often come with restrictions on the hours of sale and the types of alcohol that can be sold. Manufacturers, such as breweries and distilleries, require specialized licenses that allow them to produce and sell alcohol. These licenses involve strict regulations and oversight to ensure compliance with state and federal laws. Each type of license has specific requirements that must be met before it can be issued. These requirements typically include background checks, financial disclosures, and proof of compliance with local zoning ordinances. Applicants must also demonstrate that they have the knowledge and training necessary to operate a responsible alcohol establishment. This may involve completing alcohol server training programs and passing exams on state liquor laws. The application process for a liquor license in Ohio can be complex and time-consuming. Applicants must complete detailed application forms, provide supporting documentation, and pay the required fees. The Division of Liquor Control reviews each application carefully to ensure that all requirements are met. If the application is approved, the license is typically issued for a one-year period and must be renewed annually. Renewal requirements may include submitting updated information, paying renewal fees, and demonstrating continued compliance with state laws. Failure to comply with the terms of a liquor license can result in penalties, including fines, suspensions, and revocation of the license. The Division of Liquor Control has the authority to investigate complaints of violations and take disciplinary action against licensees. Common violations include serving alcohol to underage persons, selling alcohol outside of permitted hours, and operating a disorderly establishment. Licensees have the right to appeal decisions made by the Division of Liquor Control. Appeals are typically heard by the Ohio Liquor Control Commission, an independent body that reviews administrative actions. Staying informed about changes in Ohio liquor laws and regulations is essential for all licensees. The Division of Liquor Control regularly updates its website and other resources with information on new laws, policies, and procedures. Licensees should also attend industry conferences and workshops to stay up to date on best practices and legal developments. Responsible alcohol service is a key component of operating a successful and compliant liquor establishment in Ohio. Licensees have a responsibility to prevent alcohol abuse and to protect the public from the dangers of drunk driving and other alcohol-related harm. This includes training employees to recognize signs of intoxication, refusing service to intoxicated patrons, and providing alternative transportation options. The Division of Liquor Control offers various resources and programs to help licensees promote responsible alcohol service. These resources include training materials, educational campaigns, and partnerships with community organizations. By working together, licensees, regulators, and community members can create a safe and responsible alcohol environment in Ohio. The Ohio Administrative Code Chapter 4301.1-1 provides a comprehensive framework for liquor control in the state. It covers a wide range of topics, including advertising regulations, hours of operation, and responsible beverage service. Understanding and complying with these regulations is essential for all licensees. Advertising regulations in Ohio restrict the types of messages that can be used to promote alcohol. Advertisements must be truthful and not misleading, and they cannot target underage persons. The regulations also prohibit advertisements that encourage excessive alcohol consumption or that promote irresponsible behavior. Hours of operation for liquor establishments are also regulated by the Ohio Administrative Code. Generally, establishments are permitted to sell alcohol between the hours of 530 a.m. and 230 a.m., but these hours may vary depending on the type of license and the local jurisdiction. Responsible beverage service is a key focus of the Ohio Administrative Code. Licensees are required to take steps to prevent intoxication and to protect the public from alcohol-related harm. This includes training employees to recognize signs of intoxication and to refuse service to intoxicated patrons. The Ohio Liquor Control Law ORC Chapter 4303 establishes the legal authority for the control of alcoholic beverages in Ohio. It defines the powers and responsibilities of the Division of Liquor Control and sets forth the penalties for violations of the law. The Division of Liquor Control has broad authority to regulate the manufacture, distribution, and sale of alcohol in Ohio. This includes the power to issue licenses, conduct inspections, and enforce the law. Violations of the Ohio Liquor Control Law can result in severe penalties, including fines, suspensions, and revocation of licenses. The law also provides for criminal penalties for certain offenses, such as selling alcohol to underage persons. The Ohio Department of Commerce, Division of Liquor Control, provides a schedule of liquor licensing fees on its website. These fees vary depending on the type of license and the location of the establishment. Understanding the fee structure is an important part of the licensing process. The Ohio Attorney General's Office offers resources on liquor control laws, including summaries and interpretations of relevant statutes. This information can be helpful for understanding the legal implications of operating a liquor establishment in Ohio. The Ohio Liquor Control Association serves as a resource for those in the industry, offering insights and updates on regulations and best practices. The association provides members with access to information, networking opportunities, and advocacy support. In summary, navigating Ohio's liquor licensing system requires a thorough understanding of the relevant laws, regulations, and resources. By staying informed and complying with all requirements, licensees can operate successful and responsible alcohol establishments.